Alright guys, so this is my video for my Wellness 2 class. We're going to be going over stretching methods, and the first type of stretching is static. Now static is the safest way to stretch. It's less likely to cause injury, and usually you want to hold it for about 15-30 seconds. You want to stand still and you want to hold a deep stretch. So the first stretch we're going to be doing is for your quadricep muscles. And this is going to be a static stretch. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand up, you're going to pull your leg back as far as you can, hold it with your hand, and then you feel that when you pull it back, you have that stretch. You'll feel it in your quad, and it'll be a nice deep stretch. Once you get it all the way, you pull it until you feel tension. You're holding it, and you hold it for about, I think it's been about 15 seconds now, so I'm going to let it down. And that's going to be from my left, and now I'm going to do it from my right. So once again, I'm going to pick it up, pull until I feel tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Boom. So that was a static way to stretch your quad muscles. The next one, if my camera, what we're gonna be stretching next is your chest muscle. So what I would like for you guys to do is to get a door, and once you get your door, you're gonna lay your arm out this way. You're gonna turn, and then you're gonna feel that tension again in your chest muscle. You're gonna hold it in while you can stretch. When you feel the stretch in your chest, you're gonna be holding it out. You hold it, and it's been about 15 seconds, and then you would turn and do the same thing for your other arm. Again, it's a static stretch. All static stretches are supposed to be performed before or after a workout. They're the safest way to stretch. And our last stretch is gonna be for our shoulder muscles. You're gonna take your arm, bring it up, bring it across, and then your other arm is gonna pull it back. And that's when you're gonna feel that tension in your shoulder, which is obviously the most important part of the stretch. If you don't feel a stretch, you go further and further, and then you would do the same on your other side. So that was static stretching. Okay, so for our next stretch, we're gonna be turning into dynamic stretches. These are also kind of warm-up stretches. Now, these are a little bit more dangerous than static stretches, but it's still a perfectly fine way to stretch. Most of the time, you won't get injured doing this. Usually, like for us as an athlete, usually before our games, we would do these. And with dynamic stretching, you use momentum to kind of build the stretch. Stretch it a little bit further than you would normally, because with static, kind of increase the range as you go on. But with dynamic, it all relies on the momentum that you're going to be doing in your stretch. So the first one, the first stretch that we're going to do is, so basically, as we're going to start with static, I start with my quadriceps. So this is going to be the position that you're going to do. We're going to be doing butt kicks. Butt kicks, you're going to kind of use your momentum. You're going to run. You're going to swing that leg back until it touches your butt, right? So this is going to come up here. Of course, I can't get it there right now, but once I use momentum, you will see that it can get back further. So what you're going to kind of want to aim for is about 15-30 seconds again of active motion. So here we go. We're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically like this for 30 seconds. And that is also going to help you stretch your quadriceps. It's also going to get your heart rate up. So the next one, if my cameraman would turn around again. So what we're going to be doing again is the arm stretch. This time we're going to be doing it for reps. So we're going to hold it. And each time we're going to turn a little bit more, take out, relax our muscle, make sure it's loose, and then we're just going to do it again. But this time we're going to go a little bit further, And now we're kind of gonna hold it again. You feel the stretch, and it's gonna be a lot deeper stretch this time. And you're not using momentum as much in that one. You're using the reps to increase your stretch and the depth of your stretch. For the last one, for our shoulders, we're gonna be doing arm circles. So you're gonna hold out your arms like this, then you're gonna do some motions. You're gonna go, oh, okay, about 15 seconds going this way. So you're gonna hold them flat, roll like this, and then you're gonna stretch, hold, let those muscles feel loose, and then you're gonna do it again. And you're gonna go backwards. And then as you go on backwards, you will feel it in your shoulders as well as your triceps, that stretch that's gonna be held in your shoulders. And that is dynamic stretching.
Yeah.
And for our last stretch, we're gonna be doing PNF stretching. PNF stretching is used with the help of a trainer, a partner, whatever. I've got my roommate Ricardo here. He's gonna help me out. So Ricardo, if you could pan the camera towards my leg, please. So here you can see my leg. So with this PNF stretch, what you're gonna wanna do is pick your leg up, and your partner is gonna help you push it down. And you're gonna push it down, down, down until you feel that stretch. Oh, that's a good stretch. Okay, now he's gonna let go. He's gonna let go. Now you're gonna relax that muscle. Once you take about 5 seconds rest, you could hold it for about 15 seconds again. And then you're gonna do it again. And this time, he's gonna go deeper and deeper. Oh, that's a good stretch. That's a good stretch. And you'll do the same thing for the other leg. So now you can let go. And that was a very deep stretch. Now, for the next one, what we're gonna be doing is another chest stretch. So I'm gonna get on my knees right here, and Ricardo's gonna get behind me. So this is to stretch your chest. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my hands behind my head, and he's gonna grab my elbows and pull them back. As he pulls them back, oh, you feel that stretch. Okay, that's good. You feel that stretch in your chest. You also feel it a little bit in your shoulders, but mostly in your chest. And you're gonna hold it again like we did the quad stretch. You're gonna hold it, and now he's gonna do it again. He's gonna go a little bit further backwards. Okay, that's a good stretch. And that stretch is helping with your chest. So all of these stretches are PNF stretches, and they're gonna be helping with muscle. A lot of times these are used to have muscle recovery happen because, you know, you're using that partner to get that stretch that you can't get yourself, not with momentum, not with yourself. So the last stretch that we're gonna do is for shoulders, and I don't even remember. So I'm on the floor again. We're gonna do another PNF stretch. So this time, instead of holding my hands up, I'm gonna hold my arms out, and Ricardo's gonna pull them backwards until I can feel that stretch in my shoulders. Okay, that's a good stretch. So what you're gonna hold that for about 15-20 seconds again, and I'm gonna relax now. I'm gonna let that muscle kind of regroup, and now we're gonna do it again, and Ricardo is gonna go back even further than he did before. And you can really start feeling that stretch once you get to the second repetition. You're gonna want to do about 3 repetitions for each stretch. So that was my video on how to stretch, the 3 different stretch techniques: static, dynamic, and PNF. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Professor John.